Man, I hate this! Are you a gamer? I'm sure you are. As a kid, I played a lot of games. Video games were a huge part of my childhood. All I wanted to do was sit on my console and play games all day while avoiding even a single molecule of sunlight. Now that I'm older, I don't really play video games as much anymore, mostly because I'm focused on growing my YouTube channel and dealing with responsibilities, also school and other things that I have to do every single day. Also, please subscribe, it would actually mean a lot to me. But every now and then I still sit down alone or with friends and play a few games that I genuinely enjoy. Wait, hold on, enjoy? I thought the title was Modern Gaming Has a Serious Problem? Yeah, we'll get there. Back when I had my Xbox 360, I still do by the way, I had an entire collection of games. I still remember those amazing games. Call of Duty World at War, GTA 4, GTA 5, Minecraft, Terraria, Halo, Alien Isolation, Half-Life 2, Portal, even the arcade games. There were so many great games, and honestly I still play some of them today. I have so many memories of playing with my cousins, friends and family. And Nintendo Wii, does anyone remember that thing? Growing up, every game felt different. You'd walk into a store, look at the shelves, and every game felt so unique. And now, modern Call of Duty is absolutely horrible. Like, I'm sorry, but it's true. Microtransactions, battle passes, bundles, skins, emotes, a guy dressed as a giant banana doing a TikTok dance while holding a gold-plated laser rifle. What happened to gaming? And before someone says, oh come on, modern gaming doesn't suck, you just have to look elsewhere. I know, I'm talking about triple massive A games, companies that seem more interested in squeezing money out of players and making genuinely fun experiences. Games are becoming giant grinding simulators. Everything is designed to keep you playing forever. Not because it's fun, because they want you spending money. You don't actually finish the game anymore. The game just finishes your wallet, I guess. And don't even get me started on broken launches. Modern games release with bugs, performance issues, crashes, and missing features. Congratulations, you paid $70 to become a beta tester. For free. Actually, no. You paid them to beta test. That's even worse. And the optimization? Oh no. Like, for example, take Alien Isolation, a game that came out in 2014. I played it on maximum settings. Now, I don't have the weakest or the strongest computer, but it ran beautifully. Smooth performance, great graphics, no problem. Meanwhile, some modern games released looking like a blurry potato and somehow need a NASA computer to run at 60 FPS. Like, how is that even possible, dude? Even updates. Like, you get an update and suddenly, boom, 50 gigabytes. A game releases that you're excited about, and now you have to delete half of your hard drive just to install it. At this point, downloading the game is harder than actually beating it. Now, look, if you enjoy Fortnite, Apex, PUBG, or whatever you're playing, that's completely fine by me. Play what makes you happy. But for me, I got so bored of this. I got so bored of games that are genuinely the same thing, just with reskin built into them. So I started looking elsewhere. And honestly, that's where I found games to be fun again. For example, take the really classic games, like Sonic the Hedgehog. And yes, I got into older games recently. You remember the blue guy? I played Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic CD, and even the modern one like Sonic Mania. Even Mario, dude. And I got so hooked because the gameplay was actually fun. The games were challenging, fast, rewarding, packed with secrets, bonus levels, cool characters, actual replay value, and also good and bad ending. And that's something I miss. Take Half-Life 2 or Portal. Those games had mystery, storytelling, Easter eggs, secrets that made players spend years discussing them online. Portal literally had the Ratman hiding inside the facility. Half-Life had mysteries people still talk about. Games felt alive, they felt handcrafted. Developers would add random features simply because they were fun, not because they increased engagement metrics by 3.7%, just because they thought players would enjoy them. Like, imagine a developer sitting there and being like, you know what could be fun or cool? That's exactly why it works so good. Eventually, I started diving into indie games, and honestly, that's where most of my favorite experiences come from. One Shot, Voices of the Void, Ultra Kill, Deltarune. These games actually make me excited. It gives the game personality, it gives it soul. Your actions actually feel meaningful. The game feels alive. Meanwhile, modern AAA games feel like they're built by a committee whose only goal is maximizing player attention. I hate this profit over art philosophy that's spreading for gaming. Huge budgets make studios afraid to take risks. So instead of trying something creative, they make another giant open world game with crafting, skill trees, battle passes, and 400 collectible mushrooms. And somehow every game starts feeling the same. I miss being excited for game announcements. Another thing that drives me crazy is that you don't even fully own most of your games anymore. You buy a license, not the game. A company can shut down servers and suddenly the game disappears forever, never to be found again. And according to the Video Game History Foundation, around 87% of classic games are no longer commercially available. And you know what? That's also kind of really sad. Gaming history is literally disappearing, never seeing the light of day. And honestly, maybe I sound old, which is funny because I'm only 18. I really do feel like games used to have more beauty in them. Games that ran almost on anything. Games that felt unique. Games that felt like art. There are still amazing developers making incredible experiences in games that you can genuinely enjoy and play. And that's what gives me hope. Because at the end of the day, I don't really hate gaming. I love gaming. That's exactly why seeing the industry move in this direction frustrates me so much. Maybe one day we'll see more games that put creativity before profits. More games with soul. More games that make you sit back and think, damn, this is awesome. Thank you so much for watching.